In a small diner on the edge of Chicago, a teenage boy named Elijah wiped tables and washed dishes for $6 an hour. He didn't complain. He didn't ask for more. He worked, quietly, faithfully, 6 days a week, unnoticed by most. His shoes had holes. His shirt was secondhand. But his eyes carried hunger, not for food, but for something greater. After every shift, Elijah would sit in the corner with a torn notebook. He watched how the manager handled orders, scheduled shifts, solved customer complaints. He wasn't paid for this time, but he treated it as investment, not of money, but of attention. The cooks teased him. The servers called him Professor, but Elijah didn't mind. He was learning while they were laughing. One night, the owner asked, "Why do you stay late every day, son?" Elijah smiled and said, "Because one day, I want to run something like this myself." The owner chuckled, not to mock, but because it seemed impossible. Elijah was just a dishwasher, no college, no connections, just a kid with a dream. But Elijah didn't laugh. He nodded, thanked him, and stayed late again the next night. For 10 long years, Elijah worked in that same diner. No shortcuts, no luck, just long hours, quiet study, and relentless saving. At night, he read business books he borrowed from the library. He studied customer psychology, menu engineering, cost control, marketing. At 28, he launched his first food truck. It was old. It broke down twice in the first month. But the food, the heart, the service, people felt it. Within a year, he had 2 more trucks, then a small cafe, then another in a better part of the city. By 35, he ran 5 restaurants. By 40, he was the CEO of a food brand known for 2 things: excellence and empathy. Despite his success, Elijah never stopped working. He still visited the kitchens, still shook every employee's hand, still remembered what it felt like to scrub pans no one else wanted to touch. A journalist once asked him, "What's your secret? How did a dishwasher become a CEO?" Elijah answered simply, "I wasn't the smartest, I wasn't the fastest, but I never stopped learning. And I never thought I was too good to do the work." His words went viral, not because they were flashy, but because they were real. Elijah didn't become famous. He didn't want to, but he became respected by thousands who saw a reflection of themselves in him. He created a scholarship fund for hospitality workers. Every year, he funded education for 5 people starting just where he did, in the kitchen. And once a year, quietly, anonymously, he returned to that same diner in Chicago. He'd sit in the same corner, order the same sandwich, and leave a $3,000 tip for the dishwasher on duty. No announcement, no cameras, just a note. "Believe in yourself the way no one else does. I once stood where you stand." Elijah's story is not about luck, or timing, or inheritance. It's about this truth. Sometimes the smallest job with the biggest heart leads to the greatest destiny, because grit beats glamour, every time.